Today I'd like to talk to you about how to simply double your print volume to print 500mm or even more. Quite simple. Now this is just an idea starter to show you what's required and how easily you can do it. It came about when I got my second table. I brought some linear rails from another project and I looked at the design of the printer, and you really have this removable front section and the rear section is just spread apart by these all threads, and if you had a longer thread here, you could extend it as far as you like. But as you know, the linear rail here is a round type, and if you watch my other videos, which you should have, you see they distort and all that sort of thing. So this is a build if you're going to use the guts of the machine and modify it. I would recommend an aluminium frame, you know, that 20, 40, that type of stuff, the extrusions. There's two types of linear rail, three if you want to get technical. You have the round bar and two supports. Then you have what is known here as a supported rail. So as I mentioned here, this is loose and all that. So this could actually be bolted to your board and you could do away with these threads and these bearings. So already you've eliminated all that. You then just have to have an end bracket to hold your pulley for your belt and a back bracket to hold your motor and the pulley for your belt. That's it. With this type, they've got a bit of slack in them. Not as much as these guys, but so you can't have one. Even with two, you get the two. So you do need two rails. These come in different thicknesses. Like I said, this is for another project. Work out what's the most economical value. If you go up 2mm and it doubles, don't waste your time. So see what's available, what lengths. But that is the next important thing I want to talk to you about, is the length. There's also another type of rail, and we normally refer to this as a motion rail. And it's actually rectangular block, no slop that way. Comes along and it is supported by, you can mount it. So it depends how much weight. You could have a spacer either end or even bolt it straight to the table, straight to the board. So that's the other option. These are more expensive. These $8.50 I think this was. This is about $80 for a pair or $70 a pair. That's probably about $90 a pair. Depends on the length and the size. These come in different widths, like everything. So you can work out, there's not much weight, so you can get the small ones. So you can say, alright, I'll take the front off. The back is keeping this from coming in and out, so you can just put a bolt through there, like I showed you on here for this particular adjuster. Look at my other videos and you'll see what I'm talking about. And that will keep that. So you could then shift this out this way and shift that out that way. You can get a longer all thread, whatever you like, and then just mount that straight to the board. Two of these. Then you can mount one table, two tables. So then you have a double length table. That's where you get your 500mm. But remember, you say, oh yeah, I'll get this longer rail. You have 500mm this side of the head, and then it has to travel 500mm this way. So for every millimetre of travel you want, you have to double the length of the rail if you use this system. And as you can see, as you get bigger, it gets more and more expensive. The other option is to not move the bed, but rather make up a gantry, triangulated, and it's mounted here. So not the control board or all that. Minimise whatever you need here, aluminium bracket going up. Then this moves. So just say this is 300 or 250. Let's say 250. You have a 500mm travel plus 250, 750. You have a 1500, that's only 1 metre 750. If you have 1500, that's 3 metre the other way. So as you can see, the longer you get the gantry, you only have to accommodate the gantry movement. So that's a lot more economical that way. But then you people say, oh, it's just speed and all this sort of stuff. You want to be able to print 500mm or not. If you do, there's compromises, like everything. Okay, so well, alright, we've got two tables. The brilliant part is that you make up one aluminium plate. Say the same 4mm, 5mm, 6mm, whatever is economical. That fits in there like that. Power connection on one end, power connection on the other end. Two slider blocks for one, two slider blocks for the other. The aluminium plate mounts over the top. Wiring. You have one board connected to your controller. Then the other board is just taken, you can have a relay onto the power to power this second one through a separate power supply. And when this one is triggered on, this one is triggered on. When this one is triggered off, this one's triggered off. So then they work independently. You have the cables coming that way. So say for $80, $100, just need to make up an aluminium sort of bracket there. Say another $30 for the shed aluminium, $150, $200. You got yourself a versatile printer that's double the volume at least, easy to do, and gives you something else to talk about on YouTube or Facebook. So that's an idea starter for you. If that's got your juices flowing and you enjoyed this video, subscribe, tell your friends, spread the word. If you haven't, tell me. And as always, thanks for watching.